We're about to get started with map 4, Throwback Hardpoint. Breezy leads the series 2-1, so they could potentially close it out right here on a map that they do very much enjoy to play. Throwback Hardpoint is maybe not their best map statistically for AAWL Bandit and Air Expert, but it is their favorite map to play, and they really enjoy playing here, and they do usually perform well. Whereas on the other side, we have seen Perched FPS absolutely obliterate the other team on this map, and Speeder Raider, he's only played it one other time, I believe, but he did play it alright, and that was back whenever he wasn't playing very well. So we could really see him explode right here and help carry his team through this map, because this is obviously a do-or-die situation. They either force a map 5 or they go home after this map. So it is going to be interesting to see who's going to come out. Be looking at Perched, as I said, because this is one map where he can just come out and completely destroy the competition, and that could very well happen here. So that being said, it doesn't look like they're loading into that map right now, so let's get you right into it. Map 4, we're back on Throwback, this time for Hardpoint, and we are going to stick with AAWL Bandit. He has had 2 monster performances on the last 2 maps, and I'm just eager to see if he's able to do it on this map as well and close out the series for his team. It is going to be Slippery in the hill first. Perch picks up 1. Perch picks up 2, actually. So keep in mind, for the first 3 maps, we are on Bandit's host. Now for these last 2, at least this one right now, we haven't decided for map 5 if it goes there. But right now we're on Perched host, so expect a good performance from him as he almost gives the snap right there. Speeder Raider is able to pick up the second one, so they are going to keep getting this time. Just 1 point for Breezy. And another kill for Perched. So yes, as I said, starting off 4-1. We all know Perched is a good player, and he can bounce back from bad performances, but last time we were on his host, he was shredding. So I'm interested to see if that is the case again, and if it is because of host, I mean, you can't really tell, but you can always assume those kinds of things. He gets killed right there from Bandit, so Bandit is going to get the break into this back barn hill. He gets Speeder Raider. So Expert's going to be getting time right now. They're down by about 20. Gets the kill on Perched. And I'm sorry if I'm lagging. That is definitely a possibility as well. But it is going to be Breezy getting his time right here. We got Slippery pushing in from Silo. They get 1. And they get the second one as well right there. Speeder Raider gets the double kill for the break. And they're going to pick up the rest this time. So if they're able to keep this, it should be about a 30-point lead for them going into this bike path hill. Speeder Raider gets cut down right there, so he was on a 4 streak, I believe. But this is now Bandit. Going to be the first one over here to this bike path hill. He's going to try and get them off rotation as Expert gets time. He's got one coming in behind him in Speeder Raider. Easy enough kill in the back. And the second one from Perched right there. So good break from them as they're able to get in this hill and now have a 30-point lead in just this 3rd hill of this map. Perched gets another one, back bus. And he's able to get the second one. So defending his hill fantastically. They're now going to be able to lock down probably another extra 15-20 seconds right here as a minimum. Bandit just waiting for his teammate. He's got one to the left corner. I don't know if he sees him. No, he doesn't. Expert's able to clean him up, so he could get this. He's going to elect to go for the kill, and he's not going to get it. That's Perched back bus locking it down on a 4 streak. 8-3. His team now. Oh, it's Breezy actually. I'm sorry. Breezy's going to get that. They are going to get that scrap time. They're now down by 50 going into this back baseball hill, and it's still a 4 streak for Perched, sitting at 8-3 right now. Expert picks up 1. He's not able to get the second one. Is Bandit going to be able to get the trade, though? Perched is actually going to elect to back up and go top blue. Bandit knows this, and he's getting challenged by both of them. Not really a way out for him right there. Speeder Raider gets the trade on Expert. He's going to lock down this hill. They are the first team to break the 100-point mark, still with 30 seconds left on this baseball hill. He gets cut down mid. That's Bandit. So a bit of a slow start for Bandit, only 4-8 right now. He does get one right there, so 5-8 on a 2 streak. He's trying to bring his team back into this, and as we go into the second rotation of hills, let's see how Breezy likes to play this and get themselves back into the game.
Top mid, mid train, whatever. One street, one Boynton's. Shit, Chris. Both on white fence.
They're both white fence. One of them's weak. Good shit. Let's go. Get in the hill. I spawned on the other side. They're spawning barn. One B cut. He got me.
Yeah, one top.
Mine's pushing you. He doesn't know I'm here. Or he doesn't know we're here. I got him.
So a pretty good hill from Breezy right there, and they're able to get the break on this barn hill immediately. And you saw OVL Bandit meet both of the Slippery players on that back white fence. And that was a huge kill for Slippery because Bandit was just a kill away from streaks, and if he were able to get those, especially on Throwback Hardpoint, those are huge in breaking hills. Speeder Raider gets up one with the grenade. See if he's able to get the second one. Not quite, but he does lock down the hill. Bandit gets one, but he's quickly traded out by Purst. Purst sitting at 14-8, a good performance from him right now. 3/4 of the way to his camos. They now have a 30-point lead on the second barn hill. Speeder Red Raider sitting at 13-12, has a minute and a half in hill time, and he's going to go ahead and start the rotation over to this bike path hill as they have almost a 50-point lead now going into this bike hill. He's going to get those 100 points from breaking in. He's now 3/4 of the way towards his kinetic. Oh, he turns on Expert and gets that kill right there. Bandit trades it out. Is Bandit able to get his second one? No, he's shot in the back by Purst. Expert may be able to pick this up though. He has FTL to work with. I don't know if he's aware that he's got both players, one of them behind him. That's going to be Speeder Raider. He's traded out by Bandit, and once again, it's Bandit and Purst. We see so many of these trades coming in, and Purst gets that one. Purst is now just 275 away from the Warden. 17-8 on a 4 streak. And they now have a 70-point lead as Speeder Raider picks up a 2-piece. 17-14 for him, now just a kill away from the kinetic. And Purst has his camo to work with. He's going to use some streaks in here to try and lock down the rotation on this back bike, or on this back baseball field hill. And nothing comes in from the streaks right there. I know it was Scorcher, so they're not the best kill streak. But one thing we see from Purst time and time again is... Okay, so he does get the active camo kill and the Warden. So that is going to go huge for them, as they are going to be the first team to break the 200 mark. And as that happens, let's go in for a listen with Slippery to see how they close out this game.
Got Trinity still.
Let's go. Cages in hill. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there, Mike. Alright, I got kinetic.
Alright. Get in the hill, get in the hill. I can streak it.
So even though we just saw Bandit call in a Warden of his own on that last precinct hardpoint, this is a map that is so much more open space to where the Warden can truly get kills, as we've seen so far on that back baseball hill. And after those streaks come in and the streak from Purst himself, they just kind of ran away with the game after that. Bandit elects to use his camo, and He's going to get one with it. Going to lock down the hill. Got one more bowling side. Expert's able to get him, so they're going to rotate toward this back barn hill as they work on hopefully making a comeback. You see Bandit just 175 away from the Trinity. He's got one coming in the back, and neither one of them are watching it. This should be an easy kill. And there's the break. The double kill for Speedy Red Raider. That is going to be GG's. 250 to 127 for the side of Slippery Stern. We are now tied up at 2-2. A fantastic performance from Purse right there. He goes 25 and 11. As I said, this is his host. Could be a difference maker. We don't know. But either way, a great performance from them. Let's go and throw it over to our analyst desk and see what they have to say about that one. So the series is tied up at 2-2 now. We are going to be seeing a map 5, but this throwback hardpoint goes the way of Slippery, 250 to 127. A pretty dominant performance, especially from Purse, as I pointed out. He goes 25 and 11, but also keep in mind that this map was on his host. So that could very well be part of the reason why he's been shredding on this map, because the 2 times he's played it, he was on his own host. And obviously, if you're on your own host, then you would expect him to perform well, and he truly does. He also gets a 21 and 18 performance out of his teammate and Speedy Red Raider, so good performance there, but really not for the other side. You see 14 and 21 for OVO Bandit, and 15 and 25 for Air Expert, and this is 4 maps now, and still not a very good performance out of Air Expert has been seen. He goes 12 and 20 in the uplink, 5 and 6 in the S&D, which is okay, but 12 and 22 in the first hardpoint. So as we're going into this map 5, you really expect him to hopefully clutch up and really help his team out to win this series, because if not, then they lose, obviously. And OVO Bandit, as he pretty much did in that first throwback S&D 13 and 5, it's going to be much more difficult to do that again for this last S&D, because now we know that Purse and Speedy Red Raider are feeling good, feeling hot, coming off this dominant hardpoint performance. So it is going to be interesting to see who's going to win that. But it is Slippery winning this map 4 throwback hardpoint, 250 to 127. They tie the series up at 2-2, and we'll get right into that map 5 after this break.